From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Elijah Carvales.
And I'm Samantha Dates. The youngest of the suspects in the fatal Young Park shooting testified in his own defense in the final day of testimony of his murder trial.
Josiah Ontiveros testified yesterday he shot a .40 caliber handgun in self-defense and that Dominic Estrada was the only person he fired at. He said Estrada shot at him first. Ontiveros is charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and conspiracy in the death of David Estrada, Andrew Madrid, and Jason Gomez. 2 men have already been convicted and are serving life sentences. The 4th suspect, Gustavo Dominguez, faces the same charges. His trial is scheduled for July 1st. A high school student killed in that Young Park shooting is honored at his high school, Centennial. Centennial High School dedicated a statue of the student, AJ Madrid, a baseball player who wore the number 4. In a ceremony last week, the high school unveiled a statue of Madrid near the baseball field and retired his number 4 jersey forever. The memorial creates a permanent place for Madrid on campus.
3 other young men are facing charges in a fatal shooting at Salopec Park last September. Apolinar Rosales agreed to a plea deal and is serving 18 months in jail. Rosales, who was 18 at the time of the crime, will serve 18 months in the Department of Corrections, followed by 28 months of probation. 2 other suspects, Elijah Zambrano and Esteban Munoz, also face felony charges. Munoz has a trial scheduled for September 2026. The 3 men are charged for involvement in death of 19-year-old Julia Clark and the injury of another man. Linda is next with the first look at the weather.
Thank you. Let's take a look at our current conditions. Right now it's mostly cloudy, 68 degrees, and winds going about west-southwest, 30 miles per hour. The humidity is 33%, the dew point is 37 degrees, and the barometer is 30.02. Now let's look at our high. Our high was 71 degrees with an average of 70 degrees, low being 47 degrees. Our record is in 1972, the high was 88 degrees. And in 2025, that was 29 degrees with our low. Now there was no rain, so that leaves our yearly precipitation at 1.99. Thank you. Let's take it back to the desk.
A new drone program at Doñana Community College is giving students hands-on experience with technology used in real rescue missions.
Our reporter Varvara Nikolaeva shows us how students are training at A Mountain.
The sound of drones filled the air at the Aggie Mountain as DCC students took their training outside the classroom. The program teaches students how to safely fly and control drones, skills that are now used in search and rescue missions. Students watched live video from the drone on a screen, learning how to observe areas from the above. On the ground, rescue teams, including K9 units, work with the drone pilots to cover more area and find people faster.
I'm here taking the drone program at DACC. I got into drones because it's the future, it's technology. The world is changing. It's not like it used to be when I was a kid. So the more technology we have, the more we know how to use it, the better we can make the world. We can use all this technology to improve people's lives and make things better. I want to be part of the new forefront.
Before flying, students spend time in the classroom. They learn about FAA rules, airspace, and where drones are allowed to fly.
We're exploring how search and rescue use drones. I'm also part of Doñana Search and Rescue, and we use drones extensively in search and rescue, and they're getting a first-hand look on how our team and another team, Mesilla Valley, joined us, was kind enough to come tonight.
Students also got to see a new upgraded drone. It has better cameras and can fly further, a big help in emergency situations.
We started our drone team about 2 years ago, and just recently, within the past 6 months, we bought a thermal drone that has AI in it, and we've used it for several missions where we've actually been able to locate people. We can operate at night with it, which is much better.
From the classroom to the sky, today at the Aggie Mountain, the DCC students are flying their drones for the very first time. For Lee, this program is more than just a class. It could be the beginning of an exciting career. Varvara Nikolaeva, News 22.
What an interesting story. All right, well, stay tuned. Linda will be back with your national forecast when News 22 continues.
I'm Michaela Malazzi, and I'm back with a brand new season of Bare Feet, where I continue to connect with the world one dance at a time. Join me for this new season 8 of dance and music adventures from around the world.
Saturday morning at 9:30 on KRWG Public Media.
Welcome back to our sewing room for the 4700 series of Love of Quilting.
These new episodes are packed with fresh skills and inspiring projects, from bold, large-scale patchwork to quick and satisfying small designs.
Let's explore new and creative techniques like using a compensation plate for bulky seams, couching yarn to embellish, and even dyeing quilts with indigo.
From piecing and quilting to our beloved viewer tips, stitch along with us on this season of Love of Quilting.
Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Well, we got some much needed rain last night in Las Cruces.
Yes, we did. And with El Nino season coming our way, maybe more thunderstorms in the future?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Linda can tell us more in your national forecast.
Thank you. So let's take a look at our national weather. It was both hot and cold, and even raining in some parts of the country. So let's look. In Boston, it was 48 degrees. And if we go down to Florida, it was 71 degrees. In Tampa, 66 degrees. In Jacksonville, and in Miami, it was 82 degrees. It was also raining in some parts, both Jacksonville and Miami. And we move over to the west. With no surprise, it was warming up in Phoenix, 93 degrees. And in Las Vegas, Nevada, it was 90 degrees. And in California, in Los Angeles, it was 78 degrees. Now let's take a look at my next map. So parts of the country, it is also starting to rain. We could see that more in Florida, near the Miami region, and in the Keys. We could also see that back in our home state of New Mexico, and also parts of Texas and parts of Utah. Next map. It's starting to cool down, and with that, it's also getting cooler. For example, in Caribou, Maine, it is 10 degrees. Also, it's warming up. It's 60 degrees in Las Vegas, 66 degrees in Phoenix, 56 degrees in Los Angeles. So with that, we're going to start seeing some more cooling down during the night sky. So if you have time, maybe go walk your dog, take a walk for yourself. But that's all I have. But don't go too far. I'll be back with your local weather. Thank you.
KRWG-TV's public file is available at 2915 McPhee Circle in Milton Hall, Room 117, on the campus of New Mexico State University. Regular business hours are from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 to 5 p.m. weekdays. You can also view the file online at publicfiles.fcc.gov.
Join KRWG Public Media for a free screening of the independent lens film The Librarians at Thomas Brannigan Memorial Library in Las Cruces, Thursday, April 23rd. Doors open at 5 p.m. and the screening begins promptly at 5:30, followed by a short discussion. Light snacks will be provided.
The news comes at you so fast that sometimes you miss stories that impact you. Enter KRWG's Friday News Wrap. Explore exclusive content, in-depth news, deeper dives into stories, and so much more. Get it delivered to your email by subscribing free at krwg.org. KRWG Public Media, powered by you.
Welcome back to News 22. Let's take a look at our local temperatures. In Farmington, it's 68 degrees. Santa Fe is 61 degrees, Albuquerque is 58, Socorro is 51. In Las Cruces, it is 68, and in Deming, it's 70 degrees. Now for tomorrow, it'll be 77 in Farmington, 72 in Santa Fe, 79 in Albuquerque, 81 in Clovis, 80 in Socorro, 81 in Roswell, 82 in Las Cruces, and 83 in Deming. In Alamogordo tonight, the low is 45 with partly cloudy. Tomorrow, the high will be 81 degrees with mostly sunny. In Truth or Consequences, the low is 48 degrees with clear skies, and then tomorrow it'll be 83 degrees with most clear skies. In Silver City, it is 43 degrees and clear skies tonight. Tomorrow it is 76 degrees and it'll also have clear skies. Here in our hometown, it's 47 degrees low, and then tomorrow it'll be 82 degrees with clear skies. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Linda. From a student-run club to the national spotlight, 2 NMSU women's rugby players earned spots on the 2026 National All-Star Team.
And represent both their program and the state of New Mexico at the All-Star Tournament in Atlanta. Amelia Albonas has the story.
Jessica Jimenez and Kaya Hoggs earned their spots after strong performances during the fall season.
I was so excited. I didn't know I was going to the Nationals.
The All-Star Showcase brings together the best college rugby players in the country. Athletes are selected by coaches and scouts to compete in front of national team and professional club scouts. The tournament features more than 600 players from across multiple divisions, including Division II programs like NMSU. As a student-run club, the team operates without the funding or exposure of a varsity sport. Players balance full course load, part-time jobs, and demanding practices, training multiple times a week. This season, that commitment has helped the program to continue grow, with 2 players who went to Atlanta to compete against some of the top college-age talent in the country.
And I had no idea that we placed a bid if we got second place that we would go. So when we found out, our entire team was just ecstatic because it's the first time a New Mexico team has ever gone to nationals. So we pretty much made history for the women of New Mexico to go to nationals for our very first time.
For the team, the opportunity isn't just about results, it's about proving that NMSU belongs on the national stage.
Standing here at this practice, it's clear that this milestone didn't happen overnight. Without these resources of a varsity team, these athletes rely on discipline, teamwork, and leadership, and their appearance at the national signals continued momentum for the club.
For head coach Justin Karenberg, the selection is especially meaningful because the program is not a varsity team.
As a club, we're all self-funded. That's the biggest one. Every travel comes down to money. Our gear comes down to money. Everything that we do, we recruit within ourselves. So students are responsible not only for playing a game and training, but also running the club as an organization, raising funds, advocating for themselves, getting support from administration, and just general resources.
For NMSU women's rugby, the All-Star selection represents progress and a foundation for future seasons. For News22, Emilia Albornoz.
That's really great news. Congratulations to our rugby girls. Mikey Tongo is next with sports.
Thanks, Elijah. Thanks, Sam. Blue and gold are dominating all over the NCAA. Don't go anywhere because News22 Sports is next.
Having aired in the U.S. and internationally for over 3 decades, Wailana Yoga helped pioneer the modern-day yoga movement. With her clear and authentic instruction set against spectacular scenic backdrops and uplifting music, Wailana makes yoga easily accessible and enjoyable for people of all backgrounds and experience levels.
Sunday morning at 6:30 on KRWG-Public Media.
Thousands of people have come here to the Center of Seoul this evening. They have come to celebrate the newly elected president, Lee Jae-myung.
He's been firing rubber bullets at the direction of the crowd, and it shows you just how volatile the situation is.
We're seeing scenes of destruction like this one across Mandalay, and the reality on the ground is there just aren't enough pairs of hands.
Given the scale of the attacks we've seen over the past 48 hours, it doesn't feel like we're in ceasefire territory.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back. I'm Mikey Tonko, and let's talk sports. Aggie baseball delivered a dominant weekend performance. Sweeping Delaware through 3 games at home, the Aggies offense came alive throughout the series, combining timely hitting with aggressive base running to keep pressure on the Blueheads. The Aggies consistently responded after early deficits, showing resilience and control during key moments. Pitchers also stepped up, limiting Delaware's chances and closing out each game. With the sweep, the Aggies continue to build momentum in Conference USA play and look to carry that success when they head to Tucson tomorrow against the Wildcats. That's all for sports tonight. Join us for more sports action tomorrow. Still ahead, Linda will be back to take a look at your 5-day forecast. But first, bald eagles aren't just a national symbol of pride, but can be super cute too. More on that when News 22 continues.
There are some combinations that just make sense. Peanut butter and jelly, mac and cheese, KRWG-Public Media, and a free cup of coffee? Of course, let's try it during a coffee visit and chat at Tranquil Buzz in Silver City on Thursday, April 9th from 9 to 11 a.m. Visit with KRWG staff and enjoy a free cup of coffee. KRWG-Public Media, powered by you.
Are you getting KRWG's Airwaves digital program guide in your email? If not, there's an easy and convenient way to get it delivered straight to your inbox. Simply go to krwg.org, click on the button that says Subscribe to Airwaves Online, fill out your email information, and just like that, you'll be on your way to receiving Airwaves up to 2 weeks before the beginning of the month via email. KRWG Public Media, powered by you.
Perfect. What do you got for our 5-day?
Well, tomorrow the high will be 82 degrees with a low of 53 degrees. Thursday will be 87 degrees with a low of 58. And on Friday, 86 degrees with a low of 55. And a high of 78 and a low of 50. And on Sunday, a high of 77 and a low of 49.
And don't forget, you can catch all of today's air stories on our website at krwgnews22.com. If you have a comment or story idea, click on the Contact News 22 button and follow us on Twitter and Facebook for breaking news stories. And that's all for tonight. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us. Tune in tomorrow as I'm Samantha Dates.
And I'm Elijah Carvales.
Have a great night.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Carmina Conde y estas son las breves de hoy con Noticias 22. Hoy fue el último día del juicio del tiroteo en Young Park, en el cual el más joven de los presuntos testificó en su propia defensa. Josiah Ontiveros testificó que fue Tomás Rivas quien dirigió al grupo hacia Young Park, donde se estaba llevando a cabo una reunión de automóviles. También se declaró que no sabía que Dominic Estrada se encontraba en el parque. Mencionó que disparó en defensa propia y que Estrada fue la única persona a la cual disparó, declarando que Estrada disparó al fiscal de distrito. El fiscal de distrito Fernando Macías presionó a Ontiveros para que explicara por qué disparó, pero Ontiveros alegó a defensa propia y se niega a revelar la ubicación de arma utilizada. Ontiveros es acusado de 3 cargos de asesinato en primer grado y conspiración en las muertes de David Estrada, Andrew Madrid y Jason Gómez. 2 hombres ya fueron hallados culpables y sentenciados a cadena perpetua. Una preparatoria local está honorando a un estudiante con una estatua en el campus. Eji Madrid, el cual jugaba béisbol para la preparatoria Centennial, fue asesinado en el tiroteo de Young Park el año pasado. En una ceremonia durante la semana pasada, la escuela reveló una estatua de Madrid junto con el jersey número 4, el cual ha sido retirado para siempre. La estatua se encuentra cerca del campo de béisbol. El memorial crea un lugar permanente para Madrid en el campus. Y eso ha sido todo por mi parte. Recuerden seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales como Noticias 22 y nos vemos mañana para más noticias. Buenas noches.